So much pain.
Yeah, this fucking port's a piece of shit.
It's the average Valve game. Like it's acting like one.
Beautiful.
You alt tabbed out that you just die instantly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to look at stream chat real quick. Die, actually. Just fucking die.
What did you do?
I also cannot launch Steam now, which is great.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to reset.
Oh, there it goes. It fucking logged me out of Steam. Why?
What the f is this?
Why is it like this? Yeah, you play.
Because again, this game is a piece of shit.
I don't think we're gonna make it through the rest of this series, guys. Except for us visiting. Why?
I don't know. I just got sent that while we were waiting.
By who?
That should work.
All right, never alt tab again.
I would have to points. Like I can't avoid that, unfortunately.
Fuck.
We'll tell you if someone says something in chat.
No, I can read chat. It's more just like if I need to quick mute myself or something, I have no way of doing that.
You don't have like a mute thing on your microphone?
I guess I could, yeah, but then you're gonna hear like a sharp mute. There's like a I can mute my microphone, yes, but doing so releases like a loud noise, and it's really fucking annoying. As far as
like this.
No, it's not like that.
Well, what's it sound like? Hit us with it. Blast us.
It's nothing bad. It's like
what AJ does. It's like a pun.
When I punch my mic, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's like
a child just punched AJ. He just punched back.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I've only ever heard that through Audacity, so I didn't know how.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a lot worse during Audacity, obviously. But for like a stream, it's not bad. It's just a little.
I was waiting for like an explosion to happen.
Is chat still here? I can't tell. It says 0.
Yeah, they're here.
Okay,
they're here.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, I would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Rips it.
Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro.
Do you think this, like, long-haired guy was guy X?
Hongo Kubota.
Yeah, definitely.
Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember...
Remember what?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Gets killed.
Let me tell you what happened. Like
that one's me.
Ace is Hongo from the right.
That's actually
the other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man, and Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place,
I
before
was
you
a secret
forgot.
agent.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh? All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
3 days
I'm a
later.
detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common: a history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside
Someone got
Cradle.
fucked up.
My
Yeah.
source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I
The
searched
wharf.
the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. They were human beings.
I think
in
this
those
is
bags.
because now you don't need
I moved
every
before I
ending to be able
realized it.
to
I came out
beat
of
this. I
hiding.
think they're just retelling what Seven's already said.
I felt metal.
Drop that.
I could just tell them. He kept. There was nothing, and sudden.
I thought
There
that
was a
was
sharp pain
a
in my
part
neck.
of this run. I guess it was-
No, that was
That
part of the
was my last
submarine
thought.
run.
Oh, okay.
My face had.
That's before we like.
I woke up on a hard. Damn it! I did a quick wear. Small. A toilet.
Larry Gumshoe.
He always
I'm gonna
moving
face
in the
it, we're
most
still-
lanky looking ways.
like a creature.
Not through my.
farted on the
I gave.
door.
I said that. The voice, but I was pretty.
Jesus.
No. Where? I pressed my.
It's horrifying.
Where?
Oh,
he's a beast. And then he
the better I
pulls it
dropped
off.
my phone, but then.
Tonight,
Whoa. It didn't matter. I checked.
Tonight.
I stuck my. And then.
I stuck my
Taking a
fingers.
He shit himself.
I finally sweat.
All right, so now this is
Yeah.
First, wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice.
Ooh.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were, the kids I'd been searching for.
Yeah, guess that would be a Connie and Snake. And then that's probably Santa.
You're not children.
And then
Yeah, that man up the sky.
and then this one down here is probably Lotus's kid.
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent, for the moment, from surprise and fear.
Who the fuck is
Either
that?
the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward
Yeah,
and glared
it's your boy.
suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm
I'm
here
a
to
big
rescue you."
fan.
It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there.
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So.
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it?
And I left.
I didn't wait to hear them
Yeah.
respond.
I
There
never
wasn't
got them
time.
again.
I had to hurry. Well, as fast as I could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It
Goddamn.
was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Yeah.
You know, later.
Yeah, later.
9...
Incineration will begin in 5.
The alarm
okay.
says.
5
Well, shook
fucking
me,
minutes.
and the
Damn it.
voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster.
You son of a bitch!
I quickly reeled him.
Son of a bitch! You seen it! I knew it!
Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
How dare you not let me kill kids!
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Bitch.
No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out to a narrow hallway.
Get back up, go back up!
There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we'd better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps, our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round like the devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Let's see what's chasing him.
Yeah.
He's the raid boss.
Yeah.
Looks like I spoiled myself. I think I know who was Zero. I think we all figured it out.
Yeah, I think we're all. I don't think that's exactly the mystery at this point.
Not quite.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane.
Makes sense.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go. Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait! I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket, and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
Chad.
I didn't have time to argue.
Chad Snake,
I just
Chad
nodded
Snake.
and took off down the stairs. We ran all
Snake
the way
fell
to
on
the
every
bottom
single
floor
stair.
Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator. Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot! Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and
Like Eggman.
into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
Why does the voice of Hongo feel so
started slamming his
familiar?
fists against
he's
the door.
Ace, and also because he's Joseph Joestar in the dub.
He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat, Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
I got time.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise!
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
I'm sure the mummy saved her.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his
The
own
mummy.
feet running in.
I'm sure.
We followed,
Yeah.
too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air, and in the middle of the room,
Air was wavering. Okay, cool.
there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero?
Snake
I
is
told
alive?
you
Yeah,
before, you idiot.
We got him.
I was in Nevada,
Yeah,
in
we got 'em.
Building Q. I did hear that a
Chillaxing.
detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection.
My
exceptional.
massive
Yeah,
dick.
I'm glad we all were like...
It was like my exceptional.
Yeah,
Jerk yourself off with that snake.
Yeah, exactly.
You
As
dumbass.
such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
Hold on, real quick. Are we in the flow? Oh shit.
Oh.
Probably should have started a little earlier, huh?
I think all the rooms are done.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi, Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey,
Fuck you.
go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
It is Ace.
The person who planned the Nonary Project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
I heard you.
What do you mean that one's
I
on
heard you.
y'all? What? Huh? What was
Oh,
that
starting
already?
late.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit! Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
Leave.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Let's run.
Fuck out of here.
It was just a prank. The door.
Card and...
Shinpei, look!
Yeah, I get
It's
it.
unlocked!
Let's just fucking go, bro.
Move!
Get out of the way!
I can't see, but I'll push you.
The shaking stopped.
It would seem so.
Oh, wow.
But we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go.
Call me Mr. Bombastic.
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes!
No!
Incinerator. So this is the
no.
incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Let's go.
Nine.
What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Here to
course
put you
I did.
down.
I made a
Yeah.
promise.
You're
not real.
So glad you're
I ain't
here.
afraid of no ghosts.
So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
You always
I'm
fucking
feeling
fading.
A lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm
Maybe not
sure
in here.
I'll be fine.
Bad memories.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
The man behind the slaughter.
God damn it, Lotus.
Yes.
Every time!
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't
Good
want to
question.
answer, it makes no
How
difference
do
to
I
me.
know that?
This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this,
Thank you.
0.
9.
The ninth man.
The
Kubota's
ninth
bracelet.
The ninth man.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now.
Plan's failing. The
I'm
plan's
escape,
failing. This isn't
And the
part
rest
of
of
the
you
plan.
will have a slightly less...
It's actually
pleasant
Akane
ending.
who planned this all along.
I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You son of a bitch!
What? Why isn't it opening?
That's stupid.
One more time. Now open!
Now open. Bitch.
No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be
Why?
9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
You can't count.
Now!
Oh, fuck.
Jesus!
Holy shit!
Holy impact!
Holy shit!
That wind up!
That was devastating.
Punched him right in the ball sack.
Fuck.
Punched him through Lotus.
That was close.
That was
Don't
close.
mention it. Just
Oh
one
my-
punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After
Oh,
what
Get
he
him.
did
fuck.
9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
can't
Hell
talk,
yeah.
they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Dumbass. You figured it
Ace.
all out.
You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him
Violated?
without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake.
He's like,
That was
"Bro?"
why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
Like 9 seconds is a good amount of time to
And
jump
then 81
back.
Well, he was
seconds
also like
passed.
heavily drugged, they said.
Oh, okay.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you,
Yeah,
but I'm
bitch.
as good as new.
I'm good
Thank
as
you
new.
for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
See
You
you.
had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Hey, bro, can I borrow this real quick?
One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest?
The miraculous thing was how he got no blood
You
on
pulled out a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's really
the one I used to
amazing
cheat
thing.
during the
He
vote.
wore plastic.
But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you.
Just like your
You must have
brain.
been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
I fucked your
Let's
wife.
see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back.
Jesus Christ, that means like in the timeline where he didn't
Nijisaki
go in
as
that
well.
room, fucking Clover went up there
In
and killed him.
retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It
It's
was
a trap.
Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened.
I'm wondering why Zero said he lost at the end of the
Because-
Zero losing one.
Because Clover and Snake died,
I guess.
and I'm pretty sure he didn't want anyone to die. For like on his side, I guess.
I guess.
Am I right, Santa?
Huh?
So you figured it out.
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago. I made it
Ultimate.
out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Nope.
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero,
It's
who
a
is?
Kane.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
I'm
Don't
Zero.
play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through Morphic Field Set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from top to bottom, from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction, can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future and never flows backward. That is why people at the river source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the Morphic Field Set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though people on the other fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0.
What the fuck?
I'm assuming that's Akane.
Mm-hmm.
Where did she go? June. No, Akane, where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover...
Oh shit. Freeze.
That's a really dumb look.
That's the fucking Shadow the Hedgehog picture.
Freeze. Why does he look like Emperor's New Groove?
Guess he picked it up while we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Sure isn't about to take the gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think he would either, but he looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door.
Hey,
but
what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
he can't get through any numbered door with just 2 people. What the hell?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? The hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out! What?
Santa?
And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. 5 of us can't open this door. Math.
Numbers.
Is there any combinations that
Junpei,
work?
can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? It's not like I'm going to need them. Ever again. She certainly looks purposeful. Just writing down the equations, a lot of them. Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see.
What?
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. This is just
It's
too
okay.
cool.
Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Oh, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she about expected that as much
Without...
as I did.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much
Bad?
confidence.
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
I'm good. We can go.
It's like I'm Gucci.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The
Why?
digital should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Damn. Nah.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
If we can't get through that door, we can't get out. Walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do here is stand and stare at the door with a 9 on it. Guess this is it. This is the end.
This is the end?
I was watching. I'd watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that...
Like Kane vision.
Yeah.
yeah. Vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Do you want to raid this then?
Oh, yeah, probably should.
Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him.
Fucking creep.
What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing.
Just every time we were like, Jesus Christ, woman. Like...
All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were one. I was him, and at the same time I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst through the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home! Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It's been 2 hours since the nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
9. Also,
9.
she did actually just name
her
herself
name was just
Clover.
Her name was just actually Clover.
Fucking idiot.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand, were 9 4-leaf clover.
We're going to get crawling. I can't trust.
I was going to
I
give
need all
these
you
to
to take
her
this.
as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure
That
I've already
hurt.
told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9s on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another 9, but this time it was only 1. But if there was only 1 door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors!
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
Brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then,
Children!
Children!
Me! Horrified. It's like a Yakuza member.
Yeah.
high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared.
Be not afraid.
He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind was saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out onto the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran, and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upwards like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when
Oh no,
I realized...
where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, and I dropped it as we slid out. I had to go back. I had to. I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, to the room that connected all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me, up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. Ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. Ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs, freedom.
Undertaker.
The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongu. Gentaro Hongu. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongu's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity in his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and fled my arms, trying desperately to get Hongu to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongu.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Bite that motherfucker.
Honestly.
Then, suddenly...
Akane!
Sean Chiplock. The door to the stairs flew open. And my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongu.
You came back!
I cried out. But then...
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Just the way he delivers that is ridiculous.
Idiot!
Get out of here, fart ass!
Hongu threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Goof ass!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked towards the open number 9 door. Hongu stood between it and me, and behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongu. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongu glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly to the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I was nothing more than a mere rock by the roadside. A few moments later, 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit! Man, I knew what I was gonna say, but this was one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine.
There's a really easy way of getting out of this, and none of them are thinking
I won't
about.
ask
Well, I guess
anything
the door
else.
wouldn't
Talk about
open, never
whatever
mind.
you want.
Yeah.
But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving.
Fuck is that?
What else can I say about it?
What the hell is that?
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kinda did. There was a monitor and a keyboard and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on this face is a reflection of my own face. Looking kind of freaked out. I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Fuck, I wish that thing would just shut the fuck up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
15 minutes, shut up! Alright, back to this.
That's what you sound like.
So I imagine he's
Disabled.
just saying that out loud. He's like, what? If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah, okay, hey, we're all tense, lady. It doesn't mean you get to shove people
Okay, it's
around.
turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh.
Oh.
Hey, well, at least it's on now. It's on the screen,
What is
though.
this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Puzzle. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
All right, puzzle, how do you work? God damn that voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Time's going
It didn't
fast.
say 9. Can we really do this? Or it feels like it's gonna pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. I pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frighteningly evil face. It was Hongu. How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do?
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Its laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongu, struggling to hold back my hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my. How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty, you see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
And I remembered. Before Hongu left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face of my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. Ran to the door with the 9 on it. Grabbed the red and put my hands against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Fuck off! I hear Hongu's muffled voice from across the... He's like just patrolling from across
I've
the
already
room.
told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Oh,
Now
hey,
start the experiment.
Oh.
Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
The morphogenetic field!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
This horrible laugh echoed across the room. Even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin
What?
in 10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot.
Are you reading that as soon as it shows up, or are you waiting for it to go all the way?
No, I read it. Why?
My fucking
What do you
internet's
mean?
dying again.
Oh. No, that might be on my end, because I'm lagging a bit over here, too.
It sounds like both of you are lagging to me, so I think that might be my internet. I can't tell. My internet's been a piece of shit for the last couple of days. I'm starting to get pissed off with it. Because this was happening last time we were playing, where, like, Discord would take forever for you guys to catch up. Because, again, lagging. Yesterday, I couldn't do anything with my computer, because it was just fucking dying. Today, I can't do anything with it. It's...
Well, is it working fine now?
Not with that just did, like...
Yeah, I think I just saw like spike a bit.
Yeah, it's having issues. And
It's finicky.
I'm so pissed off because I've tried everything. I've restarted my router, I've restarted my computer. I don't know what else I can do other than like fucking rip all the power out of my building and then put it back in. Like that's the only thing I can think of. This is pissing me off. I'm getting so fucking mad with this.
I hate internet.
It's awful.
It just decides to work every now and then. It sucks. I hate internet so much.
Like fuck if I know what to do. Like it's like actively ruining this because like I can't hear anything. Yeah. It sucks. It just fucking sucks.
Yes, so just whenever that has those spikes, we just gotta kind of march through it.
Guess
is it working now though?
For the most part, I mean, I haven't had any. Well, I've had spikes. I can hear it. Like it happens like every 10 seconds, but it's relatively quick. Sometimes it's longer, but. Fucking
but it seems like stable enough at the moment.
God, Verizon's just a piece of shit.
At least, like,
I hate Verizon.
it's true. You know, Verizon fucking sucks. I think all of them suck, though. I feel like you can't really just classify. I think all of them just suck.
Yeah. All of them do just suck, but, like, Verizon's being a piece of shit right now. Like
just in case? Yeah, probably.
Saving isn't the issue, because this game isn't connected to the internet. Like, this is just a... Like,
just anyway, just might as well.
Yeah, but like it's just the fucking internet. Like Discord's having the issue, and if Discord's having the issue, that means it's my internet. If my internet's having the issue, then that means I can't stream. It'll just constantly be buffering over and over again. It's just so.
Now though, it seems semi-stable.
Yeah.
So hot, I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy.
Yeah, that's like a full 2 seconds. Try like
clicking
off the stream and clicking back on. It might reset the delay.
What did
was that me?
No, I didn't hear him. He muffled out.
Okay.
You muffled
out.
out.
So
my heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake might have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. Now, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there.
Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Oh. Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am!
Just like that.
How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that.
God, this is annoying. Now understand what
Right.
Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Chubby, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last I finally understand what all of this means. Now's not the time. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of it was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. Now, she's trying to save herself right now. It means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with feelings for him.
Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way!
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Let's have a look at this thing. Got numbers all over the grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I need to switch these out. Staring isn't going to accomplish anything. I just have to try.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Seek a way out.
So one seems to be in place. Okay.
Can you move the 8 like the other ones?
When I press the hint numbers appeared. Wow, hey, cool. It's single digits. The feeling these numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. The square at the bottom. Why does it look blank when I press hint? This square at the bottom. What? Pressing the button again makes it disappear. Turn them on and off. Some special to there being two modes? What could it mean? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, it's probably, base again. Okay, R. What would R be? It's too high.
Yeah, that's too high.
Blah, 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 okay. Some numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. For example, when I switch out 3 with 5 numbers increase. Okay. Oh, I bet they all have to equal 9.
Yeah.
So if I swap out... Does that mean that's 0? Probably. Okay, the letters are probably 0 then. Okay. I'll do that. I need a 2. I don't have a 2. Well, I don't have a 2. That's weird. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's different. Whoa, okay, hold on. 3, and then...
Are we trying to get all the letters out of there?
Probably.
Because he mentioned that it was weird that there's like an empty square at the very bottom right for some reason.
Yeah.
Gonna all make
So
one thing.
So what's
yeah.
so what's that?
It's just that
I don't
simple.
remember.
Fuck, I keep doing that. God, shut up. Okay, I get it. Don't mean to keep hitting that button. Fuck off.
Is it
I
gonna
can't
like
swap with the
rearrange the word after?
Okay. So let's do that.
Bottom supposed to say password.
That's still hold on, rearrange this. Hold on. I think that's
that
I
has
think
to
it- I
spell
think it spells
password. There's no
password. Hold
fucking.
on. P-A-S.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess actually just I guess can you like restart it from the beginning and then like actually no, you don't need to because you can just
Well, too late now.
yeah, I guess and then just like switch them out, just switch them out how they should be. Yeah.
Password.
Okay, nothing happened.
What is
Now
hand
I
lock?
have to- And then now I have to get the numbers out to 9.
Did you swap them out 1 to 1?
9 spot at the bottom. This one stays blank. Maybe a fixed number goes inside. So the 9th square has a different rule. Only I knew a number goes there.
So one number is gonna stay there.
This is supposed to be a number.
Did you swap?
I'm assuming.
Did you swap them out 1 to 1?
No. I'm gonna do that again.
Maybe try that. Maybe that gives you the solution. If like, yeah, 1 to P, 3 to S, 5 to W, and 7 to R. No. There we go. Okay.
Please
All
enter
right.
the password.
All right.
Password and then a number at the end. Assuming. Is it just the number then?
What number? 9? Oh.
I mean. 9. Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Akane!
I get
Did you
it.
get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
Hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying, and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew. Can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire.
Speaking of which.
Bro? Don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to
Akane!
tell Akane.
Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine!
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give somebody who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay. So maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Right.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again and again and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell's going on? I have the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. Why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Well,
right, of course. That's what the numbers showed up after the puzzle meeting. That was 8. Snake, Clover 7, me and Loaded. Then door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit, of course. Just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Don't have much time. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Man, I sure hope I get shit on this one or we are all fucked. No time to explain, just go!
Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
9,
6,
9,
5, 4,
Really?
3.
Why you gotta do it each second?
Central gate has been
That's
opened.
the anime second.
Incineration system has been
Oh, okay,
disabled.
It's a backwards B because they need every contrivance that they can possibly get. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy, time to
Hurry!
go!
We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes! Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it! We're all through. Just move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door.
Shitting tea.
No, don't calm down, Nat. You're not done. Still gotta find the dead.
Oh, it's over there.
Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. Don't worry about it.
They blow up anyway.
Okay, we've been over
Okay, we'll
this.
get their pants in.
Looks like
I
we
shit
made it,
my
huh?
pants.
Shit. That's what's in my pants.
0 shit my pants.
Man, that guy
Like a
sure
villain.
can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap,
Akane?
but...
Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing.
The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
You might want to, like, hurry.
Akane!
I got your bracelet.
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and I cried and I cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him and as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelet began the countdown to death.
Did she forget the other two? Please tell me.
I leapt away from him and looked around. Oh fuck!
No.
The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get and scan all the bracelets.
Okay.
The ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel.
Woo! That would have been real fucking sad.
Yeah.
That was it.
All right, do it again, Junpei, asshole.
I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd call 7 in 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes wide and their mouths hung open.
All right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom.
Time for more running. If they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is Seven talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh?
Dumb
Why?
bitch.
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21, M is
Oh my
23.
N is
God.
23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Oh,
That wasn't a 9
A
on the door.
lowercase Q. A lowercase Q.
Fucking lowercase q!
Yep,
A
that's
fucking
pretty much it.
lowercase Q. I hate
to put
you.
it another
I
way-
hate those people.
You could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Oh my fucking god.
time for more running. Oh god, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath is a chore now. Poor guy. Stuff I actually know. Okay.
Wait, he's a coder boy.
Okay. I
Cold,
see.
man.
I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. Nope, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. Can't be many more of these left. Just run like a bullet down a rifled barrel, like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds, like a tornado in a trailer park. I feel like we're gonna run along the back of a giant
Actually,
freight
Junpei.
train. Finally. Ah,
Junpei, I'm gonna fucking die. What's he doing down there?
Breathe. No, Junpei. No time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're really the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. Okay, I got it.
Dude's gonna.
Okay, damn. Okay, damn.
Okay.
I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. So happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped.
Ah, damn.
We're finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank.
Faint outline, yes.
It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah,
Why are they making the blind guy paddle? It was
Yeah,
over.
yeah, he is. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Turn it!
It was over. It was finally over. Oh, was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. That was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years.
So I'm gonna give Akane a little leeway now. She was so crazy for jumping because if you would have found your lover in the past, I think you would have, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, this person saved my life. Like,
I love them.
I literally
kind of liked them
exist in this
before.
man's consciousness.
Yeah, I exist in this man's head at all times. 2, he saves my life. 3, I already kind of liked him before. Now that just
He's already a Giga Chad.
But the worst part is now he has to, like, anytime she's doing something, it's like, why didn't you think of it? Why didn't you tell me through my magnetic fields?
Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Gotta admit, this doesn't quite look like... Wait.
No way.
Oh, you gotta be
What?
shitting me.
It can't be.
This is...
Fucking Arizona. It's the soundstage.
The motherfucking soundstage! Oh my god.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god.
How did I fucking...
This whole time we were in Building Q.
I had it through the morphogenetic field.
Yeah, you had the
You said it to
morphogenetic.
yourself.
Yeah. Nevada.
That's how AJ is able to predict everything.
He's been using the morphogenetic.
Yeah, I haven't been talking to myself in a minute though. Or maybe I have. I haven't noticed.
Sure enough. That's
Your fly's down.
It just talks to me, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Your fly's up.
I don't wear flies.
We're in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Hello there, son. Boy, I'm ever glad to see you. Don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right,
My-
bracelets. He's never really got a good look at the underside of these. Let's see what's inside you. Little what the fuck? Oh, sorry. Little electronic chip, just like an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with.
You just blew up the ninth guy.
Akane.
We were never in any danger. It was always
Yeah.
them. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Okay.
Yeah, that was the one.
It's gonna suck for a cast of Japanese people to be stuck in the
They're
Nevada
like,
desert.
No.
Yeah.
There
That's
is
fine.
something at
Clover's
the
clearly English because
Yeah,
she has the
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure about Clover and Light.
Is his
I'm not
name
sure.
Light?
I was
Like-
about.
Yeah, they said his name was Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, that was
Oh,
holy
shit.
shit.
Maniac. I was about to say, like, they just escaped with Ace, and that was it.
I assume
We'll
Ace
go into
probably
what
just
happened.
got shot in the face, like Pogamy.
No, they
That's
beat
him
the
sound-
shit him.
No, they
like
probably
Pogamy.
arrested him at the end.
Yeah, but why Akane not with her man? So she's a time traveler?
No.
There's a this game isn't going fully into depth of like what accessing the morphogenetic field is exactly.
Titties.
It's more just like for her, I guess, because she could see all of the outcomes that would have happened on the ship.
You gotta
We're just playing
remember,
through all
like
of
Seven was convinced he saw them like dead.
Mm-hmm.
them. Yeah.
God, get his ass beat.
Eddie Bosco.
Eddie Bosco.
Let's Bezzy Boss go.
Bo.
Because like Seven mentioned like he saw him dead, and clearly Santa also saw her dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is like an alternate timeline that
A
already
wrong
happened.
timeline, yeah.
It's
again-
more like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing, like Schrodinger's cat kind of deal.
Yeah. And also
You don't know
like,
if she's dead or alive.
and also like we had multiple timelines that all happened to be like a thing that happened that Akane could see, so...
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
Yeah, it was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious, half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's
beat
see.
the fuck up.
It
Yeah, I
looks
told
like
you.
You kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Damn.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't
I wanna
beat
see the other
5
guy.
8th graders, Jumpy.
Damn! He's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
I'd beat him up too. Could the Nevada desert go past? For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it here for us in the outside of the building. Keys in the ignition, gas full in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we all jumped in, and here we are, screaming across the desert. Otis is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back here.
Clover's driving?
I still can't believe we let her drive. Yeah.
This is so fun! This is so
Otis-
awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
I think it would have been better if Snake was the one driving. He's just like, I know where I'm going. I can hear the Nevada desert.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
How do you know?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
No,
There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
No! Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast! And I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Wish you're throwing up a lot of dust.
It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline.
Oh my god! What's the matter with kids?
Maybe Akane's normal. The
Yeah. They saw what we were doing. Jumpy ran at them furious.
Dude, if
Giga
this is
Chad.
what people are
Giga
like
Chad.
in this universe, like, maybe she is normal.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
The only...
Yeah.
He's like, he's a saint. Junpei's a saint in this universe.
Yeah.
He has to be.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
But he jumped on him.
Holy shit.
He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it out to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I
And he
could.
threw hands with the
Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
He got his
Run
shit
away
rocked.
after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Yeah, that
Oh,
would make sense.
you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
A lot more sense.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it to the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Oh,
That's
he
fucked
done
up.
that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
What is
Jesus
going on with the
Christ,
8th graders?
kids.
Never would have been me.
This is some
I mean, yeah, I'd throw hands too.
I thought hands.
Sociopathic 8th graders. Like, Jesus, what
That-
the fuck is
that's
Japan
the-
producing?
Eighth
That's the
graders-
start
eighth
of the
graders are cool.
remnants.
They get beat up by the Danganronpa kids.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Zero Escape fans getting beat up by the Danganronpa fans.
Yeah, honestly.
I couldn't forgive him for that. So
Why beat their asses?
He actually killed him, but beat himself up to make him look
Hey,
like the victim.
there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than
Like
I do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
He hates kids.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
God!
Put him in the fucking trunk! Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut.
Beat the shit out of him.
His eyes just looked empty. No emotion. Looks like he'd just given up. Wonder if he even cares what happens to him
Hey,
anymore.
were you listening to us?
Go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You can at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
Oh, that. So sad. You killed 3 people, asshole.
I thought
Technically 4.
if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
So you wanted to
I think
kill
you're just
all those
normal. I think you're
intelligent
just
minds.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
You could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's
Fuck
it?
no.
Yes.
That's it.
If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see,
No, I'm good.
the human collective consciousness.
Knock him out.
That's
Yeah.
enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's your second question?
You
Fuck
said
your
there were some
life.
things you didn't get, didn't you?
Somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven.
Yeah.
It's about the
For
whole
the
Alice
men.
thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Gordain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
I actually know.
You have something to say? All right, fine. I'm gonna let you talk, but you gotta be.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae, and was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo.
Damn, abusive.
The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Darn it!
Here,
No, mommy.
this is for you.
No,
Bullshit.
mommy.
This is bullshit.
I hate this ending.
The
This
worst
is
ending.
for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hands was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh?
Or you.
Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you
Literally,
giving
you
me
made her
this
into a
anyway?
fucking, like,
You
This
psycho.
is really sudden.
Well, you
I
know
put my
how
hair
after
on it.
June, we aren't going to get to see each other too much? I mean, we're going to be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So,
Okay.
I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Want to give you
yes,
this.
I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Racist.
So I
Face.
give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So
Okay.
here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
The opposite of a
Thank you.
fixer.
Thank
I'll
you so
give
much,
you.
Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny arm, Barty.
Oh, Jumpy.
Barty.
I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down towards the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills.
That's too much.
We sat, bathed in the warm light of the evening. Just the 2 of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder.
That meme.
The sun set and we still didn't leave.
What were you gonna say, AJ?
No, it's like that meme makes perfect sense now. The one you put in the chat. Junpei, you're fucking my sister.
God.
We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on.
Cute.
Jesus Christ.
There's just one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. And also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's alive now as June. How? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Let's just say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then I make sense of what Seven remembers. Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Is what you told me the truth, Seven? Satisfied. No. No way. It couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
What is he implying?
Yeah, what is he
That's,
implying?
that Seven was lying about what happened.
I lied!
But why would... Oh, well, I guess... Yeah, fuck. I guess Santa wouldn't have lied either, because, like, he's trying to help him. Like, otherwise, it's like, it wouldn't work.
I guess, yeah, it's like if he told him he was gonna live, or that she was gonna live, then.
Huh?
What?
What do y'all see?
Mummy!
Mommy! 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 Mommy!
What the fuck?
Pick her up!
What? Actually, mummy ending?
Mommy?
That internet monologue makes me want to write something utterly terrible. Lampshades constantly.
That was hot.
I guess I'll just do this one. I don't know if that's supposed to.
Yeah, I
be
think this is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The burning gaze of the Nevada sun poured down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and thumb up. Not be long before Junpei realized who it was.
That's a woman. Cleopatra, what are you doing? That's it?
Bruh?
Bruh? Someone screenshot that, send it to me. Olivia Al Dente, you have a rival? Woman.
Cool.
Okay, so... No, wait, we didn't get the true ending because we missed that one question mark.
No! Oh, fuck, god damn it! I keep hitting the fucking...
That's perfect. God damn it! And then the flash of
I'm gonna
fire.
kill somebody. Why am I back here?
What? No, wait, what? No! No, I thought we won!
Crack. I can see it just hit. Yeah.
What could that even do? What? Second game.
What if you just save?
Yeah, save.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck!
Oh, you didn't hit the button!
Stupid ass. Alright, there we go.
Goof ass. Complete.
That was 9.
Yeah, that was something.
Like I said, I like the story of it. I think the story is a very interesting,
And I gotta give credit to the main guy for finding all of these weird things that happened in history and making a connected plot of what those could represent. I think that's a very interesting, and that must have been a lot of work, especially for like what is their first game.
It's a Spike Chunsoft game, so I don't like it. Listen, Spike Chunsoft can publish a couple of games that are good.
Yeah,
So far
just
have,
because
they have one. Like this
just
one's
because
okay.
just because they have the stamp of Spike Chunsoft doesn't mean they made it.
I think this game would
They
honestly benefit a
produced it.
lot of being an anime.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it would probably work. Well, the multiple endings thing might fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
you'd
can
have to
still
finish.
do that with this. You just like that's like the big like it'd be more like how the like audience knows something's going on. Well, I forget what it's called again. It's like
Audience vote. What are you talking?
yeah, it's like how the audience knows who the villain is, but the main character's talking to the villain and he doesn't realize it. Like that kind of deal. Like you know something weird's going on, but the people there don't like
So-
what is happening.
So you kind of suggesting something like it goes through all of the different bad ends, and then you get the safe ending, and then it goes like it. Where it
Dramatic
kind of-
irony.
Yeah. So it kind of like goes through. Let's say that our playthrough was the quote correct one that would have been like done through the anime. So you're kind of saying like it would go through the events of literally everything, and then it would kind of like start over and then jump around like in an episode, and then you'd slowly start to like piece together all the
Yeah,
different endings. And
you probably have to like plan out what ending gets done in what order for the like
Yeah.
whatever is the best narratively.
Yeah.
But I
assume
do
they
think
would
like, something
probably
like that
just-
could work.
I think they would probably just end up skipping out on a couple of endings, like
Definitely, yeah. Like
Probab-
the knife ending doesn't need to exist.
yeah, the knife ending, probably the ending where they all drown after seeing the sarcophagus would just be cut, and probably the submarine one, or
Yeah.
they might replace the submarine one with the knife one or something like that. So it goes through like two of them, and then it goes to the end because like 12 episodes. I'd assume like each puzzle room would be like its own episode, and then it would get to the point where like when reality shifts and it goes through a different ending, you go through all of those puzzle rooms, and then at the end where like you've gone through all of them, it would just kind of like skip around a little bit, like here's this one and then here's the next one, so it's a different route, and then you get to the safe ending and it restarts again, and then it would just probably pick up at the like end where they find the doors and then go through the rest.
Yeah, I feel like it
what I'd
would
assume.
go with at 3 endings max.
Yeah, something like that.
Because after that, it'd just be too many.
Because again, it was like a 12 episode anime then.
Yeah,
They did make an OVA for the next game.
They made an OVA, wow.
Let me see.
Also, I'm just
They're
gonna
at
close out of the game.
Yeah, that's
at the beach.
Yeah, it's like it's not like it's like 12 minutes, and it's just a brief. Like it pretty much is an animated version of the like intro portion of the game. I think it was done like, promotionally.
Interesting.
Interesting. But
It's-
yeah.
Lets you meet the cast.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna get rid of all of my alerts on Discord because there's a fucking lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, I'm glad before stream I ended up finishing my character and I sent it to you.
Yep.
So, yeah. And lore is he has yellow skin until further notice until he fixes it. Bart.
My name is Bart.
My name Bart.
My name is Bart. No simp though.
Bart, son.
Bart's.
Yeah, let's. Do you want to like look at the start of the next game? I guess.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Okay. Real quick, I need to double check that my game capture will even work.
Yeah, before it implodes.
Okay, it won't. Good to know. Good to know. Hold on. If I launch this, Virtue's Last Reward, because I am interested to see Virtue's Last Reward.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, the story is pretty good. And hopefully, oh my fuck, that's loud.
heard it from your fucking thing. Jesus.
Christ.
I'm
Isn't
making
that
the other
obvious?
2 sheets for Donnie's brothers. Oh dear.
Yeah. All right. So I have so I want to see how many voice actors you pick out from this. I'm very curious.
Sure.
Is it? Oh wait, is it actually? Wait, does that? Okay, I thought someone else voiced him. Okay, never mind. Interesting.
There we go. All right. Probably delete save data.
Dang, I rope
Let's
up.
just delete that one. Sure. Bye.
Yeah, how
That.
fucked up they have to be to go through this a 3rd time?
$2028.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are you sharing your screen?
Oh fuck, I'm not.
Oh god, this is gonna happen 6 years from now.
Oh, show quickly.
There we go. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Is Crimman. Chrisman. Oh, we got
So that's
beeps.
you. It's you, AJ.
Sigma. That fucking name.
It's gonna be Matt Mercer. It has to be Matt Mercer. There's no way it's not Matt Mercer. I'm gonna be unless it's Travis Willingham. If it's Travis Willingham, okay, but it has to be Matt Mercer.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait.
I'm not gonna game change because there's no reason to.
Right. Where the hell am I?
Oh, is there no animated cutscene for this one? Other than
Elevator?
Zero?
Bunny? Looks like an elevator, but...
Isn't that obvious?
What the fuck?
Fuck.
3D? What the hell are you? Hello? Right. Okay. Let's try a different act here. Where the hell are we? Also, while we're at it, why? No response. You always this friendly, or did I kick you while I was sleeping? Huh?
I don't think Sigma doesn't have a voice unless in the OVA, and that's Troy Baker.
Troy Baker.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Damn. No luck there either. Huh.
I'm plenty friendly.
Listen here.
I swear to God.
Listen here.
Listen to me right now.
What?
I said I'm plenty friendly.
Hey, looks like you can talk after all.
It's weird that everybody else is voiced besides Sigma. What the fuck?
So, let's try this again.
They couldn't afford Troy Baker, I guess.
Where are we?
Don't know.
Huh?
It's weird looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, could be worse, I guess. You could have said, actually, we're stuck in a booby trap. Oh my god! Booby-trapped elevator in the bowels of a top-secret government facility where they conduct grotesque human experiments! Right, back to the first question then.
Like, jump scare.
Meant to look like.
Who are you? By which I mean, what's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Moo.
Sigma.
Cute. That's my name. I'm asking you what? Wait a second. How do you know my name? I haven't met you before, have I?
No, you haven't. I don't have any idea who you are. But
what? How could you know my name if you don't have any idea who I am?
Fuck, I'm trying to
how the
remember
hell am I supposed to know?
who the fuck this person is. I can't think of.
I
off the top
just
of my head.
know it, okay?
I recognize the voice, can't recognize the voice actor.
Hey. No need to bite my head off. It's just, you're not really making sense here, pal. You still haven't told me who you are.
Shut up! Just back off, Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Hold on a second.
What do you think this thing is?
Huh?
This bracelet?
3 pair.
See, you've got one too. They're pretty much identical.
Yeah? What'd they do to Santa?
Yeah, yo, bro.
Bro, what happened?
Dude, Santa going through some stuff.
Yeah, you're right. God, beef.
He's fucking ripped.
So I'm gonna give him like a deep.
Also, Sam, do you recognize that voice? She's from Shantae.
Is she Shantae?
No.
no,
She's
I know
not,
she's
no,
not.
she's not just
I know
Shantae,
she's
no.
not, because I know Shantae's voice actress. Is that... yeah. Don't know.
Where'd they come from?
It was on already when I woke up. Haven't figured out what it's for yet, though.
Well, doesn't seem like it's a watch, does it?
No. It's just got a 3 and the word pair.
Gah!
What are you doing?
I'm shitting myself. Trying to get it off.
She sounds like somebody from Code Geass.
She probably is. Hold on, let me check. She
Who's
is
the
from Code Geass.
Who's the redhead girl?
It is the redhead girl.
Is it
Talon.
actually?
It's Talon, yeah. Kazuki.
Okay. Alright. I'm in it. I don't know her name off the top of my head. I don't know the voice actress's name, but that's her.
Aaron Strassman.
Never heard it. No. I've heard that name. I can't place name to face.
And the Shantae, it's Sky. Same.
Sky.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either. I just thought okay. When I was going by.
Good luck. I spent a while trying to get mine off while you were napping. It's on pretty tight. Doesn't even have a clasp or anything.
What about these buttons on the sides?
I pressed them, but nothing happened. Not even a beep.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing. Damn it! What the hell is going on here?
No one gives a shit about this guy.
Yeah.
Somebody better start explaining or...
Hey, look!
What?
There's something on that screen over there.
Wait. What?
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
What?
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
The third?
Third? What? What the hell is that?
A rat?
Oh, right.
Oh no, pretty sure it's a bunny.
I'm
Rabbit.
sure you've got lots of questions.
This is like, okay, so we saw that Danganronpa's doing well, so we need to name
Yeah.
it
I
mascot.
imagine that's definitely what happened.
Yeah.
It just seems silly to have a big old chit-chat right now. So, I'm gonna give you a game to play!
A game?
Yes. And I'm calling it the Nonary Game!
9!
9!
Hey, what if I told
Audition!
Ambidex?
Hey, what if I told you this is Lady Butterfly from Sekiro?
There's more to it! Lots more! But if I told you now, that'd be cheating. So, hurry up and get out! I'll be waiting!
Hey, hold on! Who the hell?
Alright, I
forgot to tell you the most
oral.
important thing. This elevator you're in, it's gonna fall in a few minutes. Way down.
Fall?
Yes, indeedy. So you'd better get moving. I'll see you later. Have a nice trick.
Sounds like
Joke's
him.
on
It's
her.
almost the same voice. Oh my god.
Yeah. See you next fall, bitch. That joke wasn't any funnier in elementary school.
Oh, I get it. Trip and trick, huh?
Don't tell me you're impressed. Oh, for the love of
big word.
the love of. Gee. Damn it. Damn it. God damn it. Fuck. Bullshit. Piss. That stupid rabbit didn't tell us anything. Are we even supposed to get out of here?
He's breaking down already.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
No.
I hate fucking bunnies.
I'm thinking of the fucking thing from Bar Rescue where the guy's like at his desk crying after he got his bar torn apart, and out of nowhere he gets to his feet and punches a clean hole through his monitor. It's the fucking scariest shit I've ever seen.
No. Fucking breaks it. I'm gonna end up hurting my hand one day. Well, I guess whining about it isn't going to help anybody. We better get answers if we can't get out of here. You with me? Come on, just nod or something.
I don't want to die here any more than you. Let's go.
Good job.
Seek. Oh.
Seek a way out. Seek. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Consists of 200 items. Look at the hand.
Oh.
Wink.
Items. Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Danganronpa.
Down? Yeah, I can, but it's.
I'm nodding.
Yes, I agree. We should get out.
You have to hold it down to look up. That's interesting. Whoa.
Inverted. Throw out that back.
Zoom feature.
What
That old man throwing that back out.
Yeah.
Down as well. Okay.
the hell was that?
Interesting.
It's like a Layton puzzle on the top left.
Yeah.
On the top left.
Yeah, you missed it.
To the right there, up there. It looks like a Layton puzzle.
That looks like the old man from the Great Ace Attorney. He's like, my pendant. What do you think this means?
Some are cursed knowledge, though. No.
Let me see. Which one? This one's U-Slicer.
Okay.
Hell if I know. It's just a bunch of pictures of babies and old people. Why don't you see if you can get it off the wall?
Ew!
File. Cool.
File.
I figure we probably won't play through this.
Nah. Well, I don't. Whatever.
Arch.
Go though. Get out of there.
Get out.
Just don't go to secrets. That's all.
What the fuck is that bucket ass naked?
Dude, that
about?
baby! What the fuck's that baby doing?
The baby's pogging.
Okay, weird champ. Yeah, it does look like Kurakuta. What the fuck? Looks almost
That's what I
exactly
said.
like him. Okay, yeah. I think I'm good though. If you guys want to call it here, I thought there was gonna be an intro cutscene, but there was not.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Save. Save. Sigma.
Get out of there. Run. You see all the save states.
Yeah, I see all the fucking save states.
I'll only go in there later and then just delete them.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. How do we get the fuck out of here? Easy mode? What the fuck? No.
Do you want to change it to easy mode? You don't get to save.
How do I get out of here?
I would just say.
What? Yeah.
Get out of there.
And let's get the fuck out of here. Cool.
Nice.
Okay, so that was 999. Interesting story. Unfortunate dialogue.
Yeah.
I did end up messaging you guys like I don't know a couple of days ago or something.
Oh yeah.
Where I was saying like I found out like a little tidbit of information. Like I kind of like stumbled into it. It was weird. The DS port and the like home console port got like fucked up. Because for whatever reason, they really wanted to put literally everything that could be seen on the second screen, which is what the novel portion is, but the novel portion even got changed. But they needed to, like, move everything for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but that is, like, a necessary thing that
it all just gets sent over like a DS would be like the top screen would be like dialogue, bottom screen would be like
the novel portion. Like, you know, whenever we went into like the novel area, it'd be like that, but like it'd be a lot less. Cause like you remember the opening portion where they were talking about the dome on the door?
Yeah.
That scene lasted like less than 10 seconds. Junpei looked up and he was like, a dome. And then in the novel, it said, like, it was some, like, super thick pieces of metal only an explosion could get through like that. And then it was just left off like that. And that was all just, like, in his head. Or I guess in June's head, because we know the ending. But for what happened in this one was Junpei looked up and he's like, a dome. And then Clover was like, oh, those are some thick pieces. Do you think we could get up there? And then... like, all that kind of shit went through, and fucking Santa even said, no, there's no way. We need, like, a shit ton of dynamite to get through that. And that just artificially elongated it, as well as, like, in the intro when Junpei was saying, like, a girl with pink hair, a prince, that fucking guy with a hair like a bird's nest. That was all just, like, listed in the second screen, but for the port, it was like he was talking to all of them as they were passing by for some fucking reason. So yeah, it made it kind of rough. But like there was...
So it's more of the porting's fault than the actual like...
It was the port's fault for having such shit dialogue.
Yeah, so I guess without like the way that was structured, I guess what are your thoughts on 999?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I enjoy the puzzles. So like if it wasn't for the like elongated dialogue for like artificially fluffing it out, I'd probably really enjoy it, like, a lot, but the dialogue just holds it back so much. I'm curious about this one, if it is the same
thing. That one already seemed better. I feel like it got to the point very fast on stuff.
Yeah, and, like, it didn't, like, bog it down, or it was, well, I mean, the like, is that a rat? Like, that felt kind of like it would have been not a thing, but I don't know. This is
more like a joke than anything, so,
yeah,
like...
so, like, it doesn't really matter. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, and also instead of him giving like a nickname for no reason, it just says girl, so that's good.
Girl. Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. It was interesting. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more in the aftermath. But I
do want to see where that group is like doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like what happened afterwards. I assume Ace probably got put in jail. And then they just kind of left everything. Because, like, I can't imagine that Seven would have said, like, no, you can't do that. You killed people inadvertently. Like, I don't know. You kidnapped us? Like, that's illegal, I guess. Like,
well, I mean, that's implying they even found them.
Well, they... oh, that's true, because at the end they didn't. But, interesting.
Yeah, and then they just ran into... a mummy.
It's like
Dick mommy over there.
Probably the mud. I don't imagine it would be the mud. Like, that's weird. That would be it. I mean, then again, there was time travel in this one, so like this game's kind of already off. It's
already like already like off the bat too. You have Fi knowing your name without knowing who you are. Like you already like now that oh, what's that? Oh yeah, that. They tell you next scene. They tell you next scene. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
No, but like just the like right off the bat, they're like because they know the like you've seen behind the curtain, you know what the games are about now.
Yeah,
they don't need to make it like each ending is a separate thing. Well, a surprise, they actually are all technically canon, which is a cool idea. Which is a very cool idea.
Yeah,
but now they know they know that now, so they're just like immediately. She's like, oh hi, you're Sigma. It's like, why do you know that? It's like, I don't know.
Just sort of popped into my head.
Yeah,
also,
so-
also the fact that like I don't know if it's gonna be a running joke or not. I mean, then again, we just heard 5, but that could be just like short for 5. I don't. Never mind, because she's 3. I was gonna say like short for 5 or whatever. But like I wonder if it's gonna be the running joke if it's like the protagonist never gets to have a cool nickname, everybody else does. That'd be really funny. Also, the fact that Clover just used her fucking name is really fucking
Yeah, it's
funny.
really funny. It wasn't even a code name, it was just her actual name. It just worked out.
It's like, yes, like a four-leaf clover. He probably had a talk with her. He was like, "What the fuck?
Are you serious?" But for now, though, until we return, when's Up All Night scheduled for?
Up All Night is probably going to be within the next like couple of weeks. We're still trying to figure out a schedule because I think let's scroll back up to my message board. Owl doesn't know what her school schedule is going to be yet, and SNES never got back to me on if Tuesday works, so I don't know. But I'd assume probably sometime after the 25th because that's when Evan is good. So that's just my assumption, but I don't know. That's about it.
All right.
That's it.
Probably just a couple of weeks on whatever day works best. Probably a Tuesday or a Thursday, but I don't know yet. Saturdays seems to not be really working. But yeah, that's about it. I don't.
Okay.
And also Tuesday seems to be like it's the better day because
Yeah, that seems like just a good general day for it.
yeah. But yeah, that's it. No, I got nothing else to say. Today's what? Tuesday?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess on Thursday we'll be back. I don't know, maybe I'll run something on Saturday instead of doing Zero Escape.
We'll
find
see.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how things pan out.
For tonight.
Yep, that's it for tonight. So bye-bye.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.